Hello everyone, Fanta here, you're watching Fantavision, and today we're discussing how EA is trying to beat Bethesda at their own game. What do I mean by that? I mean that EA's Anthem has somehow become already worse than Fallout 76 when it comes to bad PR. And what do I mean by that? Because Bethesda was really in the lead with how many different problems they had with Fallout 76. I mean, they started out with a broken beta. The game came out, was just as broken as the beta because betas aren't betas anymore. They, again, for some reason, screwed up by giving out a shit bag over what they promised. So they lied about a bag. They tried to make up for the bag by giving a insulting amount of in-game currency. They then screwed up again with the bag by giving out all of the information of the people that were trying to get said bag. They banned the guy that played for 900 hours. I mean, it's just thing after thing after thing. And Anthem has basically only had the buggy beta and the buggy launch. And really not that great of a game. So how is Anthem catching up? How is BioWare really pushing the envelope and trying to beat Bethesda? Because, man, they such a crazy distance away. They were winning by a long shot. But nope, now Anthem is reportedly bricking and shutting down PS4s. That's a whole new thing. This is not just a broken game, but the game is trying to make your console just as broken as the game itself. So that's cool. That's a good time. I've never heard of a game breaking your system. I mean, that's a whole new thing. I mean, I've heard of broken games. I've heard of these failure to launch things, as we've seen time and time again. I mean, that's almost that's almost to be expected. Oh, it's a live service, online only, pseudo MMO. It's gonna be shit at launch. It's not gonna work. But to break your system, that's insane. Now, it's not like this is a widespread thing. The hard crashes are a widespread thing, and that's not really great for your system to just completely shut down like that due to just poor patches in the game, because they're rushing out these patches as fast as they can because they're getting lots of bad press because of how broken this game is. I mean, we've already seen how they've been rushing out patches because Dell, I believe his name is, on the Angry Joe show, was talking about a time where they finally fixed the loot drops to drop good stuff, but they patched it in so hastily that it was dropping like all the best items, and then they had to take that out again, so now the loot's even worse than ever before, and then it's just thing after thing after thing that they're doing wrong with this game, and now they've patched it so badly that it is crashing PS4s, it is having hard locks, it's having so many more issues to the actual performance of the game. So it went from a sort of playable mediocre game to you probably shouldn't play this game because it might irreversibly damage your system. Now, my question is how the hell does that happen? How do they let this kind of thing happen? My other question is EA liable for all of these systems that this could affect? Now, right now, we've only had about a couple people report that their PlayStation 4 has been bricked. And as these articles have said, they're from users on Reddit and stuff like that. So we don't know how completely legitimate that these claims are, but considering that it is crashing the system so hard that it's shutting it down, I mean, I would not be shocked if it was doing actual damage to these systems. So if, let's say, the allegations of these brickings of systems getting bricked, these systems getting bricked are true, then is EA liable for those systems malfunctioning? Do they then have to pay whoever had their system get broken? How does that person prove that their game broke their system? I mean, it's just this legal mess that I'm thinking of in my head right now about what could happen. Maybe it's in one of those really long EULA things that you have to accept before you play every single game nowadays, or whenever you update iTunes for the millionth time. I mean, you're constantly accepting these books of legal stuff, and you don't know what the hell it says because nobody's reading it. I feel like there should be a website that has shortened EULAs for everything. And you just basically go to the website and there's a short summary of the different rights that you're signing away and what you can't sue for by accepting the terms. And you can kind of, that's something that should exist, but that's for, a different thing. But I guess that would actually help with this if this game does have one of those book-long EULAs. I mean, it's just insane to me that a game is breaking the hardware that it's being played on. I've heard the Xbox One system version of the game is not as bad as the PS4. It's not having nearly as many patch problems, but the fact that this is happening on any console at all is just crazy to me. It's just insane. So I don't recommend anybody plays Anthem right now. And I mean, haste makes waste. What was that said by like Aretha Franklin or something? But that's what happens when you rush a game before it's actually ready, even though they've been working on this game for 6 years. So what is their excuse for this sort of thing happening? I don't know. It's just, I can't wait to see what happens with this game. It went from a game that I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably pick that up when it's $20 later on down the road, just to kind of give it a shot, play with it, maybe make a video about how it's changed over the years. But now it's like, wow. Now I'm just kind of entertained by watching how bad this train wreck can really get. And I guess only time will tell. Thanks for watching, everyone. Leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment what you guys think about this whole Anthem thing. It's ridiculous that this is even happening at all. Even if your console got bricked by EA, have a fantastic day. Oh god, please don't play the game until they fix this shit. Please.